Did you know that simply plugging your phone into an airport charging station could give thieves access to everything from your banking information to your travel itinerary? Or that organized theft rings actually purchase tickets specifically to steal from passengers during flights? The tactics I'm about to reveal in this part could fundamentally change how you protect your belongings during travel. Let's continue our journey through the hidden world of airport theft and uncover the remaining tactics that every traveler needs to know. The casual carrier catastrophe. Ever see people walking through the terminal with their phone in hand, passport peeking from a shirt pocket, or wallet balanced on their rolling suitcase? These casual carriers might as well be sending engraved invitations to professional thieves. The psychology behind this behavior is fascinating. We treat airports as controlled, secure environments. But this sense of security is precisely what makes them perfect hunting grounds. Thieves don't need elaborate distraction techniques when so many travelers voluntarily display and expose their valuables. I watched a man lose his phone in seconds when he placed it on a cafe table while organizing his boarding pass. A theft team working in tandem used a newspaper as cover to slide the phone off the table in a maneuver so smooth and quick that I barely caught it despite directly observing them. The items most commonly stolen this way aren't necessarily the most valuable, but the most casually displayed. Phones left on charging stations, passports temporarily placed on counters during check-in, and credit cards set aside while counting cash at retail stores. The solution requires a mental shift. Treat your airport belongings as if you were walking through an unfamiliar city neighborhood rather than a secured facility. Keep everything zipped, secured, and out of sight. Remember, if it's easy for you to grab, it's easy for them to take. The charging station theft. Your phone battery is at 3%. You spot an available charging station and feel instant relief. After plugging in, you might step away briefly to grab coffee, check a screen, or use the restroom. That momentary separation from your device creates one of the highest risk scenarios in the entire airport. Charging stations aren't just convenient for travelers. They're perfect hunting grounds for thieves for multiple reasons. First, they create predictable separation between you and your valuable electronics. Second, they're often poorly positioned in areas with limited visibility or awkward angles. The theft occurs through various methods. Sometimes it's as simple as someone unplugging your device and walking away with it during a moment of inattention. More sophisticated operations involve teams. One person creates a distraction while another takes the device. The safest approach? Complete avoidance. Portable power banks have become my non-negotiable travel essential, eliminating any need to use public charging stations. For $25 to $50, you can purchase a power bank that charges your phone multiple times, removing this vulnerability entirely. If you must use a charging station, treat your device like a small child. Never let it out of your sight. Position yourself where you can physically touch both your device and its charging cable. Better yet, bring a small cable lock that can secure your laptop to a fixed object if you absolutely must step away. The in-flight infiltration. You've cleared security, made it through the chaos of boarding, and finally settled into your seat. Your guard naturally drops. After all, who would steal on a plane where everyone's stuck together for hours? The answer might surprise you. Organized theft rings who specifically target flights because of this false sense of security. In-flight theft has increased dramatically over the past few years, particularly on high-value routes to luxury destinations like Dubai, Hong Kong, Paris, and New York. These aren't opportunistic amateurs. They're coordinated teams who book tickets specifically to steal from other passengers. Their method is precise. One thief casually opens an overhead bin, pretending to retrieve something from their bag. Instead, they unzip a neighboring bag, remove valuables, and pass them discreetly to a partner seated elsewhere. The stolen items get hidden in lavatories, underneath seat covers, or inside specially designed clothing with hidden compartments. By the time you notice something missing after landing, there's no evidence and no suspect. They've disappeared into the airport crowds, or onto connecting flights. To counter this threat, follow this simple rule for air travel. Anything truly valuable, passport, wallet, electronics, medication, jewelry, stays with you under the seat, never in the overhead bin. For items that must go overhead, board early enough to ensure your bag is directly above you, positioned with zippers facing inward. Flight attendants have confirmed to me that these thefts typically occur during predictable windows, during boarding when everyone is getting settled, meal service when attention is diverted, and mid-flight when passengers are sleeping or watching movies. But won't putting my bag under the seat reduce my legroom? Yes. But wouldn't you rather have slightly less comfortable legs than lose your passport in a foreign country? The baggage claim bandit. You've survived the flight and just need to grab your suitcase and head out. Simple enough, except baggage claim areas represent one of the most vulnerable points in your entire journey. Unlike other airport zones, baggage claim typically has minimal security presence. There are no ID checks, no verification of claim tickets, and often limited camera coverage. Just an open space where tired travelers congregate around a conveyor belt. This creates the perfect environment for what security experts call grab-and-go theft. Someone simply takes a bag from the carousel and walks out as if it's theirs. No elaborate planning required, just confidence and timing. At San Antonio International Airport, security footage captured multiple instances of travelers casually selecting bags that didn't belong to them and walking directly out of the terminal without being challenged. Think about that. Someone can walk off with everything you packed and no one will stop them. Having my own checked bag stolen in Rome taught me 3 critical countermeasures. First, speed matters. I now make reaching the baggage claim area my absolute priority after landing. No bathroom stops, no coffee breaks, no phone calls. The longer your bag circles unattended, the greater the risk. Second, make your luggage instantly recognizable, not with expensive designer features, but with distinctive bright markings. I use neon orange luggage straps that stand out dramatically on the carousel, making my otherwise ordinary black suitcase immediately identifiable from a distance. Third, place AirTags or similar tracking devices inside all checked luggage. These Bluetooth trackers have become remarkably affordable, around $25 to $30 each, and provide peace of mind. When my bag was delayed in Chicago, I could show airline staff exactly where it was located in their holding area, expediting its return. Isn't this all a bit paranoid? Maybe, but after seeing countless travelers lose valuables at baggage claim, I'll happily take a few precautions over the nightmare of starting my vacation with nothing but the clothes I'm wearing. The most effective defense against airport theft isn't about gadgets or locks. It's about understanding how thieves select their victims. After interviewing security personnel and studying hundreds of theft cases, one pattern emerges consistently. Thieves target behaviors, not just belongings. They look for travelers who appear distracted, rushed, tired, or uncertain. They target people who set patterns of inattention, repeatedly turning away from their belongings, regularly leaving items unattended, or displaying signs of confusion. The most effective countermeasure is projecting what security experts call active awareness, the visible indicators that you are paying attention to your surroundings and belongings, making eye contact with people near your items, regularly checking your possessions, moving deliberately rather than frantically. This isn't about paranoia, it's about recognizing that in the environment of an airport, showing that you're alert and aware is often enough to cause thieves to move on to easier targets. Which of these airport theft techniques surprised you most? Have you experienced or witnessed theft attempts during your travels? Drop a comment below. Your experiences might help fellow travelers avoid becoming victims. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Journey Tips for more travel insights like this. Sharing this video could save someone from becoming the next theft victim on their travels. Thanks so much for watching. Safe travels, and I'll see you on the next Journey Tips.